I'm very much looking forward to see what the future holds for TNA.
It really is the audience that makes the show.
I feel like I got hit by a truck, a 265-pound truck full of muscle.
It's your favorite holiday, NJ Holiday, and I am here with the X Division champion, Chris Sabin, live at the Palms Casino and Resort here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hot off of one hell of a show, Hard To Kill. With the return of TNA Wrestling, Jay, how you doing?
Oh, I am feeling amazing. Las Vegas, you know what I mean? It's really cool right now. It's a little cold, but TNA is bringing the heat.
I'm here with the walking weapon himself, Josh Alexander. Josh, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. The resurgence of TNA, the comeback of TNA, and I'm all about it. So.
We saw you have that banger matchup with another friend of ours here in Las Vegas, Alex Hammerstone. You had a bad banger matchup last night. What did you think of that?
I mean, right now, I think, like, he beat my ass. I'm limping around. I feel like I got hit by a truck, a 265-pound truck full of muscle, but, like, that's what I want. That's what I need. We need guys like Hammerstone to come in here, at least passionate people that love wrestling, that give everything to the fans. We want to make sure that everybody gets their money's worth every time, man. That's what TNA is about. That's what this whole locker room's about.
I'm tired, I'm sore, I'm beat up, but man, I feel good. Retain my X Division championship, and I'm just happy to represent the company as the champion.
Miss Ultimate X herself, Gisele Shaw, here with me, the commissioner of now TNA Wrestling, Santino Marella, TNA knockout sensation, Masha Slamovich, Kevin effing Knight. Appreciate you taking the time to top it up with me, brother. None other than Joe Hendry himself. You kicked it off with that Ultimate X victory, beating not one, not two, not three, multiple competitors, climbing that stanchion, climbing those ropes, and reaching this Ultimate X, first ever women's Ultimate X winner. How are you feeling?
Well, you know what? I'm just so excited to have this right here. It's such an honor. The Knockouts division has revolutionized, the wrestling industry, and to be a part of that and make history is just so incredible.
Hot off a Hard To Kill. You interrupted the music video of We Outside of AJ Francis and DJ Who Kid, and I'm a fan of AJ, but what you did with your music video, that was really hilarious. What sparked your creative genius with that music video you put on?
Well, I just really sincerely wanted to celebrate the career of AJ Francis, and I really feel that we took some key moments that people remember in his career and celebrated them.
What are you excited about moving forward with this rebrand?
Easy. We're just going to show everyone why TNA is forever.
TNA, what do those three letters mean to you with the return and the rebranding of Impact Wrestling?
Man, Jay Vidal grew up watching TNA Wrestling. Don't get me wrong, when I got signed to Impact, it was one of the best moments of my life. I was on cloud 9. But now that we got rebranded to TNA, those three letters to me mean opportunity. It means a brand new start, clean slate for not just me, but anybody else in this company who wants to make a name for themselves.
I mean, they mean everything. I've spent most of my career here, and as someone who started with the company in 2003, the company was only 10 months old. So I've seen the company just change and change throughout the years. Different talent, different management, and just to see the spot that we are in now, it couldn't be better. I'm so happy, so grateful for all this, and it's just nothing but love, passion. We're ready to take TNA to the next level.
I was extremely excited for the rebrand from Impact Wrestling to TNA. I was a huge fan of the X Division as a young person and as a child. I used to watch a whole bunch of it, and I found it to be very inspiring, and it drove me to do some of the death-defying things that I do in the ring these days. So I am very thankful that we are back to being TNA. I'm very proud of what we did at Hard To Kill despite our loss for now. And I'm very much looking forward to see what the future holds for TNA and what the future holds for MK Ultra here.
Man, they mean a lot because my favorite wrestler is Jeff Hardy.
There we go.
Growing up. And wherever he went, I went. Oh, where did he go? He in TNA? Okay, bet. Let me tap into TNA. That's always been a deep connection with me, just having that recollection, seeing the six-sided ring, seeing the Ultimate X matches. TNA has so many different things to offer. Even the way they shoot promos in TNA, it's so different. So I feel like TNA, what it means to me, obviously total nonstop in action, but just an opportunity. I feel like that's the main word, opportunity.
Well, it's total nonstop action, it is what it is. And I feel like the brand has always delivered since day one that it is total nonstop action. It just keeps going. Everybody's on the edge of their seat from the beginning to the end. And I think Hard To Kill proved that. And you know what? We're just getting started, and it's going to be a hell of an adventure, and I can't wait.
Obviously total nonstop action, right? But
there's a particular work rate that is associated with those three letters. I understand there's storytelling and slow matches and, big men and slugfests, but here they pride themselves on the ability to go, and they go, and they go, and they go, and everybody here prides himself on having that follow that mentality, and that's what it's all about here, man. Try and follow that.
Oh, man. It means so many things to me. I started watching 15 years old. I watched the first Wednesday night pay-per-view when I saw AJ Styles, Low-Key, and Jerry Lynn come down to the ring and face the Flying Elvises. I saw Low-Key, man, and AJ Styles, but Low-Key especially, I was just like, this guy's different than anything I've ever seen in wrestling before. Just he's not big, but he has this presence that sets him apart. I'm not 6'6". How can I be a wrestler? But I saw him and I was just like, oh, maybe I can do this. And that's what got the wheels turning for me to even get into this business. So TNA for me means inspiration, means passion. It means love for wrestling, because when I was watching it, you could see the guys like Samoa Joe, the knockouts like Gail Kim and Awesome Kong. You could see the tag division, America's Most Wanted, Triple X, all these people, and they just gave everything they had to those fans. And seeing those fans in Orlando back when they used to do those, just jumping up and down like a mosh pit behind the ring, watching stuff go on. That's the stuff I want to be. I've got goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah.
And now that TNA's back, that's what we did here in the Palms Casino, for Hard to Kill, and tonight for Snake Eyes, and just to be out there and get that adrenaline rush from the crowd. It felt like the stuff I was watching when I was 15.
The question of what's the greatest thing to happen to TNA Wrestling, if I'm to be completely unbiased about it, it's probably Joe Hendry joining the company. I would say that is, if we're being objective, that's probably what it is. But in all sincerity, I think the arena looked pretty special.
Yes,
I have to say, walking through that tunnel, that was a nod to the show I used to watch when it was in 2003. I used to watch in the UK. We had the Wrestling Channel, and I used to watch TNA stars walk through that tunnel. So to walk through that tunnel and to get that reaction last night, that was one of the favorite moments of my career.
What does you being a part of the TNA Wrestling roster now mean to you as a professional wrestler?
It hasn't sunk in yet. I'm gonna probably look back on this in a few years and be like, wow, I was a part of the first pay-per-view, the first episode of TNA in this new era. It's a blessing, to say the least.
What do you have in store for the X Division in the year of 2024?
Well, hopefully it's going to be the X Division of yesteryear, right? Everyone the X Division was what made TNA different from everyone else. And I want to make sure the X Division is the flagship division in this company. I want the X Division championship to be the hardest championship to win, because everyone wants it so bad, and because, Chris Sabin's holding it. And you got to beat me.
What do you have in store for TNA Wrestling throughout the year 2024?
Everyone's been put on notice. Be the tag division, be the singles division, be the men's division. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm here, and I'm coming for you.
Joe Hendry, what do you have in store here at TNA Wrestling in 2024?
Total, Nonstop, Hendry.
I think that this year, 2024, is the year of the Shawntorage. No matter what happens, I got almost like a vision, right? It's hitting me. Gisele Shaw, Knockouts World Champion. Savannah Evans, dominating the Knockouts division as well. And Jay Vidal, probably in the X Division, who knows?
I know you're not going to give us too much of your plans. I know you get to still with Savannah, you still got Jay, but can you give us a little bit of something? What do you have planned moving forward, with the championship?
You know what? I can't tell you a lot.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is 2024 is going to be a quintessential year, because this is the quintessential era.
Do you have a favorite TNA moment between those years?
Between 2002 and 2010, maybe Lockdown 2006, because that was the first night that we kind of showed what the Motor City Machine Guns could do. We weren't a team at that time, but we were in the same match, and we did a lot of tag team stuff in that match. And we showed the company that you need to put Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin together, because there's something special there.
You've been putting on some 5-star matches as of late. You and Will Ospreay, like I said, you and Hammerstone last night. So in 2024, is there any particular people that you want to mix it up with, you can hope you can mix it up with in the ring?
I mean, it's an unofficial title, but I've called myself the Gatekeeper here for a while, man. Anybody that comes in, they want to knock on the door, I'll open it, but you got to get through me before you get anywhere else. And Nick Nemeth showed up, so I wouldn't mind, tussling with him in the ring and seeing who's the best man.
What is the difference that you see moving forward now that y'all being branded as TNA Wrestling compared to when y'all were Impact Wrestling?
In terms of the on-screen product, it's probably not going to be that different, because it was already Awesome. But branding is a huge thing. The ability to chant TNA is a huge part of the show. You can chant, I mean, Impact, Impact Wrestling, it didn't have the smoothest chant. And it really is the audience that makes the show. So if the audience has something better to chant and participate and be a part of it with, it's just going to make it for those more special moments.
I felt it last night, like I said, TNA back. We was out there waving our yellow towels. TNA, TNA.
It has a wicked chantability factor.
For more, subscribe, like, comment, and share.